Welcome back to Blood Omen 2. Again, I'm Alexei.
I'm Zain.
And I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here because I don't remember anything.
I think we're going into the Church of the Thieves.
I think we've already gone around it. Or, oh yeah. This is it. By the way, this cutscene is a dick move because there's this guard, this Sarafan guard. He is patrolling and you're supposed to kill him in stealth mode, but usually he will come to Kain during the cutscene and he will get triggered then. And there's nothing you'll be able to do about it. Here I just get lucky, but the first two times I recorded I did not get lucky.
You know, I don't think I've ever had that problem before. But I could see that happening. It's a very dynamic world with dynamic things.
Yeah, literally the cutscene goes on and this guard, he now notices Kain, runs up to you and waits for the cutscene to be over, and then attacks you.
Very strange. And if I remember correctly, you can't actually skip cutscenes.
Nope.
Yeah. That's what makes it a double dick move.
Yeah, although this is honestly true of all 5 Legacy of Kain games, so it's not like this one is any different in that regard. By the way, where did... Yes, what you were saying?
Oh no, I was gonna say the exact same thing. I was like, very true. And where did that one Sarafan lady person go?
She's not a Sarafan lady, she's a thief, but yes, we were about to say the same thing. And oh, these guys, mystery! God damn it.
All the glyph monks who
are scary and mysterious. They're not gonna say anything here.
they never do.
Nope.
Because they don't talk. They just disappear into the ether.
And they glyph. It's now a verb.
They glyph.
Yep.
So when you glyph, you're gonna have to glyph.
I have no idea what they said there. What have you done? Then something is terrible, but I could never hear what exactly they're saying.
The air down here is terrible.
The air? Oh.
I think that's what they said.
Well, it doesn't make sense, and it therefore actually makes perfect sense.
Well, you know, you're probably in a sewery area again.
Yeah, that's where most of the game is going to take place.
And so I could see the whole air down here smells horrible or is terrible or whatever.
Yeah, it just doesn't really mesh well with the first phrase, which is "What have you done?"
Right. No. What he did is he passed some gas, and so with that, he's just trying to play it off like, oh yeah, no, the air down here is horrible. I didn't just rip ass. Hashtag drive-by.
Okay. Context. I have just seen Deadpool and we were discussing Deadpool before starting the recording.
Spoilers?
Hell no, there won't be any spoilers. We're good guys.
You are doing the worst thing right now, like...
When I was recording the gameplay, I was thinking about bringing everyone's attention to this laughter.
Oh, fair enough.
But we talked all over it.
It was just like, this really bad laughter anyway.
On a positive note, that guy is going to die. If only these executions were better animated.
Right? I remember liking them a lot as a kid, but now I'm just like, gosh, they could do this again, and it'd be like so better animated and look really awesome.
And the thing is, back then there already was the technical possibility to do that. Like, if it was anywhere near the graphical level of Soul Reaver 2, it would have been possible. And Kain cannot, by the way, flip that switch.
It's just... It's too heavy for him.
Yep. What is going on? Why is this door being closed?
Well, it's because they can see you.
Do you think I will do it again?
I hope you don't.
I don't actually remember. I was planning it to be a tease, but I really don't remember by this point. Okay, I do.
This is like 1-year-old going on.
Except the limit.
Oh yes, this puzzle, where all you gotta do is just flip all 3 switches, and then
It's legendary. And apparently there's a pipe that is open that has liquid coolant or something like this going through it. That ends
I think they're
here.
supposed to be boiled alive.
I don't know. Maybe they're being frozen alive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what even was going through that pipe. What they were standing in. And this had to be done.
I don't think it had to be done. I think you're facilitating your own weird desires with these switches right now.
Yes, I am. That's exactly why it had to be done. I see no contradiction.
Fair enough.
By the way, I miss one lore box here somewhere, but meh. At least
Lore box. You know, like when you say lore box, you think, oh, we're gonna get some backstory on something. No.
yeah, fuck that. This is a lore-centric LP, but in all the wrong ways. Why is it even called lore? Can you even use the word lore for something like that? What?
Not really, no. And besides, I think you get enough lore to maximize your HP anyway by the end. You don't have to get everything to maximize it.
No, I didn't. I don't think I've ever managed to completely max out everything. But it doesn't matter, because in the end you'll still get so much health that you're not going to know what to do with it.
Damn.
He kicks my ass. Who are you placing your bets on?
Well, I would hope to be you.
Yes, but who are you placing your money on? Too late.
Wow.
Too late.
I somehow had a feeling that was gonna happen, but wow.
Yes, and I'm not going to cut anything out. And there's actually a reason for that beyond making everyone suffer. Even though I did not originally think of this reason, so don't think that it's me being so smart about it.
What have you done? The air down here is terrible. Yeah, now it's canon. They just, like the other dude, just like completely ripped ass and.
Yeah, it did not make sense to me initially.
It makes perfect sense now.
Yep. I'm a bit dense at times. Don't worry, I will not be pushing these switches 10 times.
Good, good. As you shouldn't.
And now you are about to see why did I keep all this in. Do you see a weapon?
Nope, but I know exactly what you're doing. I knew the moment you spawned what this was gonna entail.
Good, because I didn't. I only realized this as I was playing.
There we go. I like to think that the heart just fell through the grate.
Mm-hmm. Although they just didn't bother to animate anything.
No, but I still like that one.
The regular kill is unfortunately very anticlimactic.
Yeah, I think I almost got like exclusively the heart rip out kill. I like that one, so I was okay with seeing it multiple times.
Yeah, it's probably because everything or everyone is moving all the time, and you simply have to press forward. That's the instinctive thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because in order to get a regular quote-unquote animation, you have to actually release the button.
See, the only reason why I think it's boiling is because it sounds like it's... That's like the fire sound effect, you know? That's not an ice sound effect.
Yeah, but then why is it boiling down and not up?
Because it's water. And it's being forced through a pipe.
Okay, it still doesn't make any sense because the position of this pipe is still quite debatable.
Suspect?
Questionable. Yeah. What is the purpose of that pipe? This is the execution I was talking about.
That one actually is slightly different from just the dagger.
Well, yeah, they probably had to animate it a bit differently because the sword is longer than the dagger.
Well, not only that, but when you did it with the dagger, I think it went actually through the head, and this one's going through the neck because they're coughing up, grabbing their neck. So, I know it's hard to tell with the way PS2 graphics are, but
it would be possible to tell if it were the Soul Reaver 2 PS2 graphics.
yeah.
Who do you think will win this time?
Better be you, because I ain't sitting through another 10 minutes of this.
It's not 10 minutes, it's only, what, I think 3 minutes.
Maybe it's 3 minutes. Feels like 10.
That is true. Here I got nothing.
Are you trying to teabag him?
No, I'm trying to show off the glitch with the camera. Pay attention. Did you see it?
Yeah, where the
Yeah.
where the wall fades out.
Yep.
Yeah, that happens in most games. Oh, I love this puzzle. Hey, can you open the other door? And then flip the switch to climb the ladder. And then you screw it up anyway.
And this weird part is that in my first 2 recordings, I don't even know how I managed to screw this up, because I never had this happen to me. And at this point, wait, what? What exactly am I fucking up? How? What? And I still don't understand what I'm screwing up.
Don't actually try to climb the ladder.
I'm not.
Also, that is a really huge hitbox on that thing.
Yeah, that's why I got hit. I was not trying to climb the ladder here.
Doing it wrong. Oh my god. No. There's just so much wrong with this right now.
My thought process.
You're trying to stick a square peg into a round hole right now.
No. My thought process here was to simply reset everything, so I don't have to think about what exactly did I fuck up. It's not that bad.
There you go.
Finally.
Yeah, it's just timed.
Yeah. Okay, now watch this.
Huh.
You can you can grab onto this, but what is the purpose of this?
Well, it's glowing, so I'm assuming that you could, like, you go get to it the other side.
Nope. There is no purpose for this. At all. It's just there. They literally programmed
Weird.
collision on this for no reason at all.
Super weird.
Yeah, and now we are about to encounter that boss fight that I was talking about. Embrace the voice acting.
Well, well, our lord was correct. You are alive. Do you remember me, Kain, who served you so well?
It was Faustus, one of the legionnaires of my army of vampires, an indifferent soldier, but now a traitor to our race. Faustus, it's true then. I hardly believed it. Vampires have turned against their own kind.
What is our kind? In serving the Seraphim, I have protection, I have power. And who better to hunt down a vampire than a more powerful vampire? History is written by the winners, Kain. That is my kind.
How many of us have been destroyed by the Seraphim? How many have been brought to their deaths by you?
I care not for those destined to die. I don't weep for them, and I won't weep for you.
Look around you, Faustus. Does your victory seem so assured now?
A fleeting setback. Our Lord knows of your presence. He beat you before, and he will bury you now.
But you will never know how it ends, Faustus. For I will bury you first of all.
So, he kind of has like a sort of I'm Joker thing going,
Yep.
but
It doesn't work out at all.
no.
Now, this fight consists of two stages. This one is the first one, and the second one will be the second one. In this one, you have to block everything and either hit him with a Fury, or wait for him to do a red unblockable attack and dodge it, and then he's vulnerable. I want to get over with the second stage later as quickly as possible, so I want to ensure that I have a charged up Fury upon the end of this. Which is why I'm waiting for so long.
One thing I remember is that the boss fights in this game were really easy except for a couple few.
Yep. Although this guy actually kicked my ass the first time I was fighting him, but that was only due to me not really knowing how to dodge. Because the space button here, I set it as block and I never bothered to dodge. And dodge is the button that is jump, which is right mouse button, so I had to adjust to that and did not manage to do it instantly. Because during the normal combat against normal enemies, you never really dodge, you block.
Yeah, there's really no need to dodge.
Yeah, it will not be until much later that other enemies use unblockable attacks.
I have a surprise for you, Kain.
And that surprise is I could talk to you without moving my mouth.
Yep, and then run the hell away. I will stand on a giant oven. What could go wrong? I mean, a furnace. It's not an oven.
Same difference. One thing I was always like, shouldn't vampires be able to see Kain in mist form?
I have no idea.
With superior senses and all that, you would think.
You would think.
What's this?
Yeah, what's this? It's fire firing your ass.
Right?
I really like, by the way, how he just stands there in the place and with when you're not doing anything, but you are invisible.
Slow fool.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, snap,
that
he's-
surprised me. That never happened before.
he probably saw you.
This.
Maybe. Maybe not.
I just love like how much distance he gets, and then he gets some skidding distance.
And then he gets to what?
Catch me.
Oh, so from the fire, you know, like he just like jumps off, he hits the ground, and then he kind of skids a little bit.
Ah, okay, I get it.
Watch.
Yeah.
I like that. I hate it when you do that. I hate that you're hurting me. You shouldn't do that sort of thing.
Now for the retarded part. Like, even more retarded than the furnaces part.
Jackie Chan kick, or
Yeah, but not before simply running a little bit on these, what are they called? Girders. You literally just stand in place and wait for him.
yeah.
That's it, this is the fight.
Yeah, this was probably one of the easier fights in the game.
Anytime now.
Why does that keep going like that? It's very weird.
I have no idea. I think it's just lazy animating.
I forgot what the power you get from him is, but
Jump.
Is it jump?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. You don't get very many cool combat powers like you did in, well, Soul Reaver or, you know, the first Blood Omen. There are some cool combat powers. One in particular is probably the second to last boss, and I love that power.
I wish I remembered what it is. I think is it?
Uh,
Oh, I remember now. Yeah. It's
yeah.
called Immolate, I think.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
Although it quickly, the novelty wears off because in the end you just have to use it to get through the game.
Well, yeah. I didn't want to go and spoil it, but...
I don't think there's much to spoil in that regard.
Oh,
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. And I stopped paying attention at that point, and that's why it happened. That's why I didn't dodge. I literally got tired of waiting and I was looking at something else. And then, oh, wait, what? Opa.
What is up with that animation? He was just like in air for like the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all kinds of weird. And Kain is the Soul Reaver, apparently.
Yeah. Look at that.
But that's why we don't like this game. It's shit like this.
You got the double jump. It's not actually a double jump.
It had to be done.
You keep saying that, and yet I'm very incredulous about that.
I forgive you for this. And now I just show off the jump and then cut it off. So this is it. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Ah, good on you. See it all later.
God, this bloody fight.
That was... Yeah. They're all very repetitious.
Yeah, and just standing around there and waiting for him to jump off of these girders. I'm not even sure what the devs were going for there. Like, what? Why? What is the purpose of this?
Not only that, but generally speaking, you're supposed to have a better understanding of what the power is you're going to be getting. Like, other bosses, if I remember correctly, other bosses have a better, like when you fight them, you're like, oh, this is what I'm going to get from them.
Well, some of them at least.
Some of them. But, you know, it is what it is, right? It's just the black sheep for a reason.
Yeah, although, well, the Soul Reaver bosses, they're also kind of just
Bad.
strange puzzles. And Soul Reaver 2 has no bosses, and Blood Omen, like, the bosses are it's kind of tenuous to even call them bosses. They're just regular enemies with lots of health.
Yeah. Technically, kind of what a boss should probably be. It's just a regular enemy with a lot of health.
Well, no, Defiance has real bosses. It only has a total of 4, but hell, they are bosses.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I can't wait for Defiance. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that is. Although it will have some parts that are also very repetitive, and there will be some backtracking, confusing backtracking. But besides that, it's gonna be fun.
Indeed.